Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Today is a really good day. I hope everybody's doing good. Good energy today. I felt kind of a shift that felt present starting kind of late last night anyway. I hope you guys are starting to feel that too, because the last several days have been kind of funky. Not really a bad funky, but there's been a lot of shifting, a lot going on in the body and the system. I have myself have been having heightened senses and perceptions. So when something that I want to talk to somebody about or something is cautioning me about something, my whole entire body from head to toe starts vibrating, almost as if I'm having an internal panic attack. And it's nothing that I'm fearful of, 4-4. However, it's very disturbing. It's like my body's on crack when this happens or something. It's just crazy. However, I'm told this is just temporary until like the whole entire 5-5, it's a number you can look up on Sacred Scribes, but until the whole entire sense, or so to speak, is completely awakened and no longer feeling out of balance or off balance or what have you. So some of you may be going through a lot of things that are like that. But anyway, 111, a lot of confirmations already. The energy shifting into a good space. So there was a couple messages that came out for you guys today. By the way, this is just a message of what Spirit wants the collective to know at this time. I'm not putting a date on it. This is a timeless message. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, I apologize. Just come back at a later date. And see if any of those videos resonate with you. Anyway, so where did I write them down? This is walls are crumbling. Okay, illusions are shattering. So yesterday or day before, I did a video and it was talking about a lot of illusions. You know, people having illusional thoughts. Things that may be clouding their judgment or what have you. But a lot of those illusions are starting to shatter and the light is being brought into the darkness. Mysteries are being revealed. And then in big, bold letters, I got go for it. So some of you need to just go for whatever it is that resonates with you. But it could be a career. It could be a business endeavor, some type of adventure, traveling. It could be so many different things, but 222, that's about duality. But anyway, so as I was shuffling the cards and preparing for this reading, I was asking things like, what kind of energies should we expect? What do we need to pay attention 2, 3, 4? What kind of things should we expect to go through? Blah, 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 blah. And I was just asking a lot of questions that had to do with that. Well, as soon as I was told to go get the crystal cards from the living room because they're Nick's and he uses them in there. But anyway, I was told to go get the crystal cards. And on the top of the deck, flipped over, the opposite direction of all of the other cards was the children card. This is Kunzite, which is the number 22, rounded down to number 4, which is about the archangels. Working with you two is about duality, patience, trust, hope, faith. Practicing all of those things is what I'm hearing, but this is about children, the third eye and heart chakra. So there may be something that has to do with some of your children being awakened souls or highly advanced beings. And, you know, they have gifts that are awakening that have to do with the third eye, as well as like their healing traumas, which is help 321, which is in turn helping them to, okay, I'm hearing past life traumas and patterns, but also helping them to see things in this lifetime that they need to forgive. Parents aren't always the best of parents. That was me at times. So some of you may even be going through like issues that have to do with your children and healing different aspects of it. 3-4-3 and 3-4-5 is what I was told to tell you. But I'm also getting a lot of you just need to be spending more time with your children, paying attention to the things that they're trying to talk to you about, because there is healing that is taking place in many different levels when it comes to the children. Okay. Okay. Yes. A lot of the children are, I'm just going to say some children are awakening to remembering past lives and needing people to share this with. I'm even feeling like some of these children are reaching out to like other family members because they're afraid to talk to their parents about this. Make sure that you're being open with your kids about your spiritual life, the path that you're taking. Let them know that they can choose their own path, but this is something that if they're interested in, that they, 432, another confirmation that they can be a part of, help them to meditate, learn how to meditate, quiet their mind. Help them to accept their gifts for what they are as gifts and not be in some kind of nuisance or what have you. citrine, which is a number 13 card, again rounds down to a number 4. 4 is about the archangels working with you. 1 is about manifestation, and 3 is about the ascended masters being of assistance to you. 1 is also about new beginnings. 4, 5, 6, I was told to tell you, this is a card of abundance and creativity. And instantly when I seen this card turn over, I felt as if a lot of people are feeling more empowered, or more in the flow of what God's will is for them, if you even believe in God, or what spirit or source or whatever the universe has in store for you. You're starting to believe more in that. So you're feeling more empowered, feeling more in control of your life. And not really that you're trying to have control, but I mean, like, things are just together, organized. Things are starting to come together. But I feel like a lot of this abundance of joy and peace and happiness comes from the creativity that you have and how to heal things. Also hobbies. I'm hearing like creativity with hobbies and getting things started as well. So a lot of creative ideas that's creating abundance. This could also mean abundance in money. So if you are taking some of your hobbies and creating them into something that people would buy, you might be making money with that. And I keep getting the number 13. 13 is my lucky number anyway, but this number 13 is standing out for me. So you guys need to look that up. But I feel as if this is speaking of that 13 means abundance. That's what I feel like. Because I know 13 adds up to the number 8. 8 sideways is the infinity sign. That is a sign of abundance. And that's just where I keep going with this. But anyway, some of you need to connect with citrine, carry it around to help you to create abundance. Yes, I did this for quite some time and it actually works. Just setting those intentions, asking your crystal, programming it to help you to attract abundance of anything, guys. This is not just talking about financial security or money. This is talking about joy, happiness, peace, whatever. 646, I was told to tell you guys. The next card is Okanite, which is a number 30 card, rounds down to number 3. The Ascended Master is working with you. 0 is about new cycles. A never-ending cycle is what I'm hearing as well. And I'm also hearing a time of change. So, this is a card of past life patterns and all chakras. And what I'm getting from this past life pattern is that there's just repeating things that are happening in people's lives that maybe that you may not even have acted out on before, but now it's like this new thing. 721, I was told to tell you guys, but it's this new thing that keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. Take a look at that. Some of you, not all of you, this is talking about bad relationships. You have a bad picker. Well, that bad picker is there because you've been things that have happened to you in your past or in your past lives have traumatized you or blocked you or have programmed you to believe that it should be this way or that way. And that's why you pick those type of men or women. So a lot of you are breaking cycles when it comes to relationships and how you see yourself and how you view yourself and what you feel as if you deserve and desire. So a lot of you are just changing away around your thought patterns to thinking of those type of people that you desire more and more and more, and then you're going to start attracting those people. So be open when those kind of people come around, so that you can start some type of new cycle when it comes to knowing what's best for you and being more in alignment with what the universe wants for you as well. Things that you desire is what I'm hearing. But this could be anything to do with past life patterns being carried over that you need to take a look at. Yes. I'm not getting a whole lot off of that card, but I feel as if this is talking about a shift in patterns and things turning out for the more for the better. And I'm hearing yes. Okay, I'm told to go to these cards. These are not new cards. They're just new cards that I'm using with newer cards to use with you guys, meaning I've had these cards for years. I just never use them in readings, but I've been feeling led to pull these out and use them. So I am. They're called the Witch's Let me see, what are they called? The Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards. So if you guys wanted to know what they are, 909. I'm just using them more as like confirmation cards or what have you, but let's see what kind of messages they have for us at this time. Divine inspiration and guidance for the energies that we're going through right now, what we should expect, what we need to take a look at, what we need to change. So the first card is the Jack of Diamonds, which is a number 14 card, runs down to a number 5 about positive change and transformation. But this card, 1 is about manifestation, 4 is about the archangels working with you. But this is talking about good news coming to you. being in the flow of things, which is creating good and better energy for you as well, is what I'm hearing. But this is mainly a message of good news, which we got a card about that yesterday, news coming to us. So, and then the next card is the cat, which is the Eight of Hearts, a number 36 card, rounds down to a number 9, which is about philanthropy. And I feel like with this cat that it's telling us something to do with, okay, there's a few different things that I'm seeing here. Somebody is connecting with, I'm trying to get the right thing out here. I'm seeing something to do with Egyptian fortune telling, things of that sort. But this could also mean that there's illness present for somebody. Yes, I'm hearing. And this is more of, okay, remember those illusional things that are coming. So we have these ascension symptoms as we awaken more to higher states of awareness or consciousness. We go through these symptoms with our body, purging, feeling as if we're dizzy, feeling all kinds of stuff. It could be vibrations, pitter patter, swirling sensations, energies moving in and out of your body, all kinds of things like that. But what I feel is like there's a lot of people having like ascension symptoms that are causing them to feel ill or thinking as if something is wrong with them when there's really nothing wrong with them. But this is talking about that kind of illness. But this is also talking about somebody is connecting with Egyptian times or needs to connect with Egyptian times and something to do with spirits. Okay, I have no idea what they're trying to tell me, but something to do with spirits going into the bodies of cats and the Egyptian ways. Something to do with those two connections and the Egyptians. So if anybody knows what this is talking about, let me know, because I'm getting a lot of different visuals, 1133, but I'm not really able to put together what they're trying to show me. I'm not getting any words on what it is, but something to do with the Egyptian times, spirits. I know that cats can carry any animal can carry spirits, but I feel like there's a connection between like somebody and their gift, some kind of Egyptian background or something of that sort. But prying eyes as well as what I'm hearing with this one. So somebody may have prying eyes, snooping around, getting into your business. Yes, I'm hearing. So be leery or weary of that, or cautious of that. So this is the Three of Diamonds. This is the money safe, which is a number 48 card. 4 is about the archangels working with you. 8 is about abundance, and I'm hearing of money. So this is a safe that's open, indicating money coming to you, more opportunities to be more financially secure. Abundance of money is what I'm hearing. So this is a very good card for many of us. You may be having these creative ideas that are helping you to attract that money, or doors that will open doors for money to pour into you. Yes, I'm hearing, which could be that some of these past life patterns have to do with money. You may be seeing things play in your life that are either causing you to give money to people when you used to not do that, or maybe you're giving too much money to people and it's teaching you money and lessons to like kind of have a balance. Or it could just be like you may have thought you'd never end up having any money, and it's teaching you about learning how to be responsible with money and do things in a good way with it. What have you? So many lessons about money, breaking down of old systems is what I'm hearing. Yes, they say. So something to do with that in the past life patterns, but some of you may even be children of a deceased parent that is coming into money because of an inheritance, I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying 1331. That's a mirror, so you can look that number up on Sacred Scribes as well. What cards do I go to now? Fairy cards, thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have for us right now for the collective in love, romance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self? The Journeyman. This is a number 15 card, rounds down to a number 6, healing within the family dynamic. 1 is about manifestation and new beginnings. 5 is about positive change and transformation. I'm also hearing abundance with that. I never hear abundance with 5, but that's what I'm getting. Anyway, the Journeyman is talking about an adventure, taking a journey somewhere. This could actually mean travel for some of you, but I get that this is talking about a spiritual journey. A lot of you just, being very on cloud 9 with it. Some of you, though, a lot of you who are newly awakened are going through those ups and downs of the dark nights of the souls, having to take a look at your shadow side or your ego self. seeing patterns in other people that you really need to take a look at in yourself. So you may be just very triggered by different things that people are doing around you. This has to do with things that are happening in your past life, or just maybe some programming that happened in this lifetime. However, if you are aware and being brought awareness to that it's past life issues, then go into those past lives. Just ask, show me the first past life that made me have this type of pattern in my life. And you're going to start to have like these memories or these dreams of it, or like reoccurring thoughts, so to speak, while you're meditating. And then you want to see the opposite happen. Change that timeline so that you're shifting more into a timeline that's more of loving energy or what have you. But this also could mean that you're going through clearing out, like I said, patterns of that have to do with finances and money. The way that you always seen, money as a bad thing instead of a good thing, or vice versa, or what have you. So any kind of messages or things that have to do with clearing of blockages of money, or it's going to present itself in your life now, in your human life now. It's going to do that. So that's what a lot of this journey is talking about for some of you, not all of you. Some of you, this is talking about a journey in learning how to speak, communicating to the public, communicating to large crowds. 1551, also a mirror. But I feel like a lot of you are having a lot of awakenings to do with your throat chakra, communication, also the solar plexus, and feeling more empowered and enlightened is what I'm hearing. So this is just a journey of enlightenment as well. Yes, I'm hearing. What other message? That was fast. Both of them. Okay, so the next card that came out is the Roar, which is about enthusiastic, bouncy, wild energy, upliftment, rising above something is what I'm hearing. So some of you may be rising above a lot of situations. Could have to do with that money. Could have to do with your children and issues that have to be with children. Some of these messages could be of children coming back into your life. Yes, I'm hearing. But this is talking about pure potential as well. So there's potential, there's success that's going to happen when it comes to these situations that I'm talking about. Anything that has to do with creating abundance and creativity, the children, and having success in relationships with your children is what I'm hearing. Also talking about financial security for a lot of people. Yes, I'm hearing ding, ding, ding. So congratulations for those of you who are stepping into more abundance. Rhonda, you're stepping into more abundance. I was just told to tell you that, and I'm hearing the bells and whistles. 1717. Look that number up. And, oh, I forgot this card was here. The Feline. So some of you may be very curious about some things that are happening in your life, or curiosity is taking the best of you, or getting the best of you, or what have you. So there's a lot of pondering, wondering what you should be doing. Just get into meditation. Ask guidance what you're supposed to be doing to take and remove or release those illusions that are blocking you from seeing the truth of things. Remember, the illusions are shattering now, and light's going to be brought to the surface, or to the darkness. So those things are going to be brought to the light anyway. And I'm hearing that's what this reading is doing, is bringing light to those things that you guys are having confusions about or illusions about anyway. So this is truth seeking, I'm hearing as well. But this is a number 65 card, rounds down to a number 11. 11 is a twin flame number, as well as a master number. 1 is about manifestation. 6 is about healing within the family dynamic and positive change and transformation for number 5. I forgot to tell you, this is a 52 card, rounds down to number 7, about spiritual awakenings. 2 is about duality, harmony, balance. It's something to do with insecurities. People are working through insecurities is what I'm hearing with this card as well. Yes, they're saying. Okay, what cards do I go to now? What cards do I go to now? Angel therapy or angel cards. Thank you. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for the collective in love, romance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self? Divine messages of inspiration and guidance for the energies that are going on right now. What we need to take a look at or change. So the first card that came out is Rochelle. It says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Just a confirmation of what I was saying, guys. You know, this isn't just talking about money. It's talking about time, energy, travel, but, abundance of things coming to you. But for a lot of us, this is talking about financial security, doors being opened, or the doors that have already been opened, and you're stepping more into that energy of finally seeing and reaping the rewards of a job well done. Congratulations. That's us. We're stepping into more and more financial security. It's just happening, but we've been putting in time and energy into manifesting these things into our life. So do whatever you have to do to manifest these things. What is your guidance telling you to do? What repeated thoughts keep coming to you over and over and over again? What creative ideas keep coming to you? Why aren't you putting action into it? It's going to create you abundance of money. Not just that, happiness, because you don't have to worry about your 8 to 5 job or what have you. So some of you, it's taking you away from that and moving you more into being an entrepreneur. Yes, they're saying. The next card is Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So a lot of you are starting to see that your parents might have been the problem when it came to the way that you felt about money. 2022, the way that you viewed money, the way that you view the world, truths about certain religious or spiritual matters, things like that. So a lot of you are moving into a space of becoming more aware of these different things and breaking cycles, so to speak. So some of you might have some unforgiveness in your heart, or you may feel guilt and shame because this is you that we're talking about and not really your parents or other people or what have you. But these systems are breaking down, and as they are, you're purging out these feelings of unforgiveness. Some of you are needing to take a look at realizing it wasn't really their fault. They were taught those things too. So this is talking about learning to forgive people, getting into a solution of forgiveness, moving past these issues is what I'm hearing. So some of you are just really dwelling on certain aspects that you really need to not pay too much attention to. You're putting more time and energy into something that you're just keeping yourself stuck by putting your energy into. So it's a never-ending vicious cycle. Change your patterns, your thought patterns. So it may just be that this past life patterns is talking about your thought patterns that need to be changed. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Okay, so make sure that you're paying attention to your thought patterns, changing them to be more of a high vibration. If you're constantly dwelling on the negative aspects of your life and those things that maybe aren't going as you desired, however, are you really putting time into, as you're feeling those negative thoughts, thinking positive thoughts of those things that you want and trying to get yourself out of feeling that self-pity or feeling sorry for yourself or what have you, and moving into a higher vibrating energy, and just have faith and know that it's going to happen. As long as you keep putting that energy in, it will. 2200. And that's new beginnings in faith is what I just heard. So Ariel, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, meditation. Just a confirmation of what I was saying. A lot of you are starting to awaken to your gifts. Blocks are being revealed and removed and released, and you're starting to open more to these spiritual gifts of discernment, gifts of empathy, telepathy, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And a lot of you are awakening to many of these things at one time and feeling very overwhelmed or what have you, but you're moving through these blocks with grace and knowing that on the other side is, a lot of goodness, prosperity, abundance. Allow yourself to just be present with these things that are awakening in you. If you're already one that's awakened, that's been awakened for quite some time, you're even starting to go through shifting in those things that are already awakened in you. So, going to this new level, like I was telling you guys, my whole entire body vibrating. That's not new, but what is new is the intensity of it. The way that I feel it is more intense. It's almost slightly unbearable on the inside. It's like, gosh, what can I do with myself at this time? But what I do with myself is I pray, I ask, why am I feeling this? What can I do to change it? And normally it's because the reason why I keep feeling those feelings is because I'm not putting in the action into what I'm supposed to do. 2332. I've been supposed to write a letter to certain people and not getting those letters out when I feel certain ways about certain things that I'm not writing or putting into the letter. Whether or not I ever give it to them, I'm supposed to be writing this letter to get this stuff out on paper, to let the universe know this is how I feel and this is what's not changing and this is what I need and this is what I see and blah, 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 blah. But me not doing that, when things come up, my whole entire body will have these cautions like, you better get on it. You need to do it. This is how your body's always going to feel. And eventually it's going to get so uncomfortable that I just do something about it. I write that stupid letter that I need to write. Probably not so stupid after all, but that's the way that the human feels at this time. It's like, oh, I don't want to do it. Or, I just really don't want to take a look at this right now. Or maybe it's just because I feel like nothing's going to happen. I don't have faith and trust that things are going to change. So whatever it is, those blocks are now, those illusions are now being gone, which are awakening us to higher states of awareness, heightened perceptions, heightened abilities in our spiritual connections or our spiritual gifts. And those of you who are not awakened to your spiritual gifts are finally starting to see evidence of all of those things happening in their life and probably feeling very overwhelmed at this time. But congratulations, because that's exactly where you're supposed to be. We have to go through the bad to get to the good to get to the great, right? So just push through. What cards do I go to now? What cards? Confirmation cards. What messages do you have? Thank you. That was fast. Enthusiasm. So this is basically just like a warning, you know, keep some enthusiasm, joke, be a jokester, allow yourself to have fun and have that childlike energy. This is also talking about situations turning around for the better is what I'm hearing. Which is going to help people to feel more balanced and more together. 25-25. This is also a card telling us that some of us are connecting with beings of light or even beings of darkness, and this is a new thing that they've never done before. So this is something that they're very open to, very open-minded about. However, there's a lot of fears and stuff that's coming, but the enthusiasm about learning and studying and changing to view things differently is what this card is talking about. Yes, I'm hearing. I feel things are coming full circle with this card, and I don't know exactly what that means, but something is coming full circle with people, or, you know, maybe the knowings or the trust that they have, or the hope and faith that they have is now coming full circle. But this is a number 9 card about philanthropy, guys. What other messages do you have, please, for the collective? Love, romance, ascension messages of things that we need to change. Take a look at what energies we should expect. Speculation. I was actually shuffling the cards earlier and this card came out and I asked if I should keep it and I heard no, so I put it back, but I guess it was meant to be. I'm not really getting anything off this card, but I feel like it means like people taking a look in and maybe judgment coming from other people. This could have to do with many areas of our lives or what have you, but I want to read what the book has to say because I feel stuck on this card. It is a number 4 card, which is about the angels working with you. And something to do with duality magnified, whatever in the world that means, but duality magnified. But I feel like there's some kind of control that people are trying to keep over somebody or something. But let's see what it has to say. This is number 4 card, speculation. These are not numbered, so I have to actually okay, here we go. Okay. When this card is drawn during a reading, it indicates the questioner to look to his or her family for support or even financial help with regard to the question asked. The speculation card is also a good indication of a successful outcome to an imminent property deal. Events, a legal situation involving the home, running a family business from home, or exploiting an inheritance to the benefit of the family. Okay, so that's what this, wait a minute, where'd it go? That's what this card is talking about. So maybe this is talking about financial matters coming full circle as well. That's what I was getting with the first full circle. But something is coming back around. It's coming full circle. It's coming together. Yes, I'm hearing with this card. So financial matters for a lot of you. Yes. What card? Animal cards. Okay, guys, I'm going to just get a couple animal cards. I'm going to let you guys go. That was fast. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Okay, again, there's going to be people that you need to forgive. This may be self-forgiveness. So there's a lot of self-awareness coming to many of us. So maybe this is forgiveness of self, something that you've done or didn't do that you need to let go of. But this is also a card of compassion and hard working. So a lot of you are just working really hard to get to the core of the matter, resolve situations or issues or what have you, but it's also talking about putting a lot of time and energy into new business endeavors. For some of you, Rhonda, again, I'm hearing for you, you're a hard worker. The honeybee is definitely connecting with you right now. So, but again, this is more about forgiveness and compassion as well. So a lot of you are stepping into energies of needing to forgive self or others. Maybe there's situations that are presenting themselves in your life where you need to heal certain things with your children, or maybe you're the child that is healing things with your parent. Yes, I'm hearing for a lot of you, but let compassion be your top priority in this matter. Remember where you came from, where they came from, how they were taught, what have you. Is there any more cards that I need to read today? There's another animal card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was fast. Snow leopard, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. I'm pretty sure that most of us are already doing this. This has been several months of feeling like we need to be more alone. 3003, that's another mirror. So you may be mirroring a lot of things, good, bad, or indifferent, and people that you need to take a look at, your assets as well as your character defects that need to be changed, or, what have you. My dogs are going crazy right now. They just came in from outside. But anyway, it's talking about taking time to be alone, maybe connecting with nature, the mountains for some of you, I'm hearing. So anyway, today's I am affirmations. I am dependable. I feel the presence of those who are no longer physically here. So you may be a medium. Maybe that's one of the gifts that is awakening in you, or maybe becoming more heightened in you, is your mediumship abilities and the connection with deceased loved ones, angels, beings of light and darkness could be. I am love. I am purpose. I was made with divine intention. Some of you are starting to realize the truth of that, and maybe that's why you need to forgive people. Maybe some of the beliefs that you were taught were not really resonate with you, not truth to you anymore, but remember that they were taught those things too. So try not to hold things against people, but move forward. 3111 again. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates with you. Take a look at my new website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. I do have a special for 10 card reading, body scan, and healing for $123 US. So if you're interested in that, 3131, another number that you guys can look up. Anyway, if you're interested in that, please reach out to me. And also take a look at Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing. Give him some words of encouragement. Share his videos if you feel led to. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.